In the top stories, Nevis Health Minister marks World Kidney Day with pledge to support kidney health, and Kim Collins Stadium renovations near completion. The details on these stories and more after the break.
No frills, just great prices, only at Courts. We don't just talk about it, we got it. Shop and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. Great deals on mattresses, plus free gift with purchase of selected Ashley items. Plus, with Ready Finance, get it now, pay later. No fine print and no tricks, only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Offer runs from 25th February to 24th March 2025.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fet. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. On Thursday, Minister of Health in the Nevis Island Administration, Honorable Janelle Nisbet, delivered an address in observance of World Kidney Day under the theme, Are Your Kidneys OK? Detect Early, Protect Kidney Health. In her speech, the minister expressed full support for the Nevis Renal Society, recognizing their exceptional work in advocating for kidney health, supporting those living with kidney disease, and educating the public on the importance of prevention.
As Minister of Health, I am proud to pledge the full support of the Ministry of Health to the incredible efforts of the Nevis Renal Society. Your tireless work in advocating for kidney health, supporting those living with kidney disease, and educating our population about prevention and early detection is truly commendable. Together, we share a common goal to ensure that every individual in Nevis has the knowledge, resources, and access to care needed to protect their kidney health.
The minister also highlighted the essential role kidneys play in maintaining overall health by filtering waste, balancing fluids, and regulating blood pressure. Despite these vital functions, kidney disease often develops silently without obvious symptoms until it reaches an advanced stage. She stressed that this underscores the significance of the day's theme, urging everyone to take a proactive approach to kidney health.
I urge every citizen of Nevis to take this message to heart. Early detection through regular checkups, blood pressure monitoring, and simple tests can make all the difference. Protecting kidney health also means making conscious choices, eating a balanced diet, staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and avoiding habits like smoking or excessive alcohol use that can put your kidneys at risk. Prevention is within our power, and it starts with each of us.
Minister Nisbet reassured those living with kidney disease and their families that they are not alone.
The Ministry of Health, alongside the Nevis Renal Society, remains steadfast in our commitment to improving access to treatment, dialysis service, and support systems that enhance your quality of life. We will continue to collaborate with the local and regional partners to strengthen our healthcare infrastructure and to ensure that kidney care remains a priority.
The minister concluded by calling for a collective effort to build a healthier Nevis, emphasizing that by working together with organizations like the Nevis Renal Society, the community can safeguard kidney health for current and future generations. The Kim Collins Stadium renovation works are ongoing, and soon the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis will have a venue that they will be proud of. ZIZ News was given a tour of the facility by Honorable Samuel Duggins, Minister of Sport, and he also shared insight as to why a total overhaul of the facility was needed.
Work continues here at the Kim Collins Stadium, and today we are with the Honorable Minister of Sport, Samuel Duggins, who gives us a tour and an insight into the work being done here. The nation's premier track and field stadium, named after its most successful practitioner of the sport, has had better days. And the Minister of Sport, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, explained some of the work that has been ongoing at the facility.
We have been doing quite a bit of work here at the Kim Collins Stadium. Everything from the track surface all the way up to the building and seating. What we would have done for the building is given it a complete overhaul. Everything from sandblasting the metal components to protect them from corrosion, repairing the entire roofing, redoing the electricals, we replaced all the seating, all the different rooms, we enhanced that. We gutted out the entire bottom, replaced all the bathrooms and all the facilities, all the offices. So practically we just kind of left the outer walls and we did just about everything.
A key component was repair to the track with a change from previous suppliers Mondo to a new one, which they believe will last longer and achieve better results.
And we also repaired the entire track surface. We would have over the years had Mondo tracks, and we would have had to replace those tracks twice within about 15 years. When we got into office, we recognized the deplorable condition of the facility, and we engaged Mondo. The experts came and they did an evaluation, but we thought it was prudent to get different perspectives. And so we had two other entities that develop track and field surfaces, Regapol being one of the two, who also came and did an evaluation and a presentation. Ultimately, we decided to go with Regapol.
Minister Duggins says the decision to go with a new track supplier allowed them to discover underlying problems that were addressed and will serve the Federation better in the future.
Luckily, because when we got to work, we had to replace the entire mechanism because it's two different technologies. Once we did that, we realized the entire drainage system below the track was in shambles. And so we had to redo the entire drainage system. And now we have a track facility with a new drainage component that is set to ensure the longevity of this track.
While the Minister of Sport has been pushing the suppliers to complete the project, there have been delays in the completion of the track, mainly due to the weather conditions. Minister Duggins believes, though, the finished product is one to look forward to.
I've been driving Regapol particularly to push the envelope, and I must respect that he has always been keen on, yes, Minister, but perfection is key. Because I want this track to last as long as possible, no mistakes. And so sometimes when I feel like I could be pushing him a little harder to get it done a little faster, he has been keen on quality. And I must say we have a quality track right here, one that the nation will be proud of.
The Minister of Sport is confident the man whose name the facility bears will be proud of the work once it's completed.
I imagine they'll be extremely proud. In fact, I think just the whole idea of renovating the entire facility, because no one wants a facility with their name affixed to it, not to be in the best standard. And when we got in 2002, I mean, it was deplorable. The entire public was complaining about the state of Kim Collins. And in 2 years, we had to really renovate the whole thing.
Weather permitting, the work at the Kim Collins facility is set to be completed within the next 2 weeks. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ News.
After the break, Dr. Nigel Brown stops by to speak with us about the Keon Church of God Believers Convention. Upfront is next.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are your horse with Value Mart IGA special.
Roaming March 6 to March 19th.
Now, our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Quaker Captain Crunch cereals, just $13.79 each. Sunny Delight, smooth and tangy, $6.99. Blue Bunny ice cream, $22.99. Old El Paso tortilla shells, $9.99. Essential Everyday frozen fruit, $16.99. Gain dish liquid, just $8.49. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Old Orchard apple juice cocktails, $9.99. Bugles, Chex Mix, and Gordetto snacks, $13.99. Wishbone salad dressing, $12.99. M toothpaste, $4.99. Almond Breeze, almond milk, $9.99. Bio 5 shampoo and conditioner, $5.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be. What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
The Keon Church of God invites you to their Believers Conference this coming Sunday at the St. Mary's Park. Dr. Nigel Brown tells us more in this edition of Upfront.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Upfront here on ZIZ TV. I'm Devon Cornelius. Joining me on the program this evening is Dr. Nigel Brown of the Keon Church of God, and he is here to share details about an upcoming event, but he has the information, so firstly I'll allow him to introduce himself and then we'll head right into what we are here to talk about this evening. Dr. Brown, how are you?
I'm fine, Devon. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
Yes.
So you're here this evening to provide details about...
Yes, there's an upcoming convention, a Believers Convention. The Keon Church of God is having its annual Believers Convention, and this comes off at the St. Mary's Park in Keon. And this is over the period Sunday, the 16th of March, that is Sunday coming, until Friday, the 21st of March. So it's a week of excitement where believers come together, and we encourage not just believers, but everyone, all family members. We encourage you to come out. We'll be having a special guest speaker all the way from the USA, Reverend Horace Shepherd, and he will be speaking some dynamic messages, great singing. It's a time of upliftment, inspiration. And so we invited the general public to be there on behalf of our senior pastor, the Reverend Dr. Benjamin Brown of the Keon Church of God. We want to extend an invitation to all to come out.
Is this an annual event, or this is the first time?
Yeah, no, this is an annual event. Of course, there was a pause when COVID came around, but we're now back on track. And yes, it is an annual event, a much anticipated event. It starts early in the year. And as I said, it helps to challenge and inspire believers, and to chart the course for the year. As a matter of fact, our theme this year is making ministry effective in these changing times. And so the guest speaker will be addressing that topic.
What was the reason for choosing that theme for this specific staging of the convention?
Yeah, well, we are living in some troublesome times. Things are happening that never used to happen, and we sense there's a lack of respect and decency for things pertaining to God and other things. And so we thought this theme, making ministry effective. How do you make ministry effective in these times in which we live? Because when you compare to 30 years ago, it's very different now.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not near 30 years yet. So, Dr. Brown, what are there any transportation assistance? I noted that you said this convention is being held at the St. Mary's Park, and that's in Keon.
Yes.
Any details for persons who live on the other side of the island who may want to attend, or you just make your way?
Right. Well, transportation will be available. The church bus will be running, and so you can easily contact, if you're out there listening and you want to get to the convention, 763-8455. That's the number to contact, 763-8455. And the St. Mary's Park, you can't miss it, Devon. It's going to be under a big orange and green tent right on the park, and so you can't miss it. Yeah, that's the place to be.
Awesome. Are there any other events surrounding the convention that we should look forward to, or are there anything that we should anticipate from attendance at this convention?
Well, the convention is the highlight, and like I said, it's 6 nights, and everything will be focused on the convention, and I can guarantee you, once persons attend that convention, they will not leave the same way. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have any other details that you'd like to share about this convention, or anything else related to the Keon Church of God?
Okay, well, the Keon Church of God, we have been serving the community for a number of years, and this is an annual event. Like I said, people look forward to it. Persons who attend, if they bring visitors, they will receive gifts. And so we are looking forward to that as well. So we want to invite all and sundry out there. Bring your family members, come on out, receive a blessing, and be inspired at this convention.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brown. This has been Upfront here on ZIZ TV, Channel 5. I'm Devon Cornelius. Stay tuned for more news.
Notice has been given for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly Chambers Government Headquarters, Bastille, on Friday, March 21st, 2025 at 10 a.m. The order paper and other papers will be issued at a later date. The National Assembly will be broadcast live on ZIZ Radio, 96.1 FM, and participating radio stations. It can also be viewed live on TV Channel 5 in St. Kitts and Channel 98 in Nevis. It will also be streamed live at www.zizonline.com. Copies of bills are posted when they become available on the website sknis.gov.kn, of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service under the section bills. The Nevis Disaster Management Department has commenced preparations to participate in the annual Regional Carib Wave Tsunami Exercise scheduled for Thursday, March 20th, 2025 at 11 a.m. The purpose of this Carib Wave Tsunami Exercise is to exercise and evaluate communications between the regional tsunami service provider and member states or territories and evaluate the tsunami procedures and programs within member states or territories. In a statement, the NDMD said, quote, "This exercise provides an opportunity to test and evaluate our readiness in communities at risk. This includes operational lines of communications, tsunami response and evacuation procedures, and promote tsunami preparedness at all levels on the island of Nevis," end quote. The public and private sector, as well as banking institutions, churches, schools, critical response agencies, the Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and people located in or operating within the tsunami hazard zones from Potworks, Barnaby, and Newcastle in the north, via the west coast to Long Point and Low Ground in the southwest of the island, are invited to participate in this event. Coming up in regional news, man in Dominica charged with murder over an alleged US $20 dispute. Stay with us.
It's the sale you've been waiting for, happening now. Discounts galore at your favorite Hosford store. Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Get ready for discounts galore. Store discounts, big discounts, small discounts, VAT discounts, and more. We're slashing prices with at least 4% VAT off and up to 20% off store-wide on furniture, appliances, auto parts, building materials, and hardware, and so much more. Discounts galore across all Hosford stores. And that's not all. Customer discounts and even Value Club member savings mean the deals just keep getting better. Whether you're upgrading your home, tackling your next project, or fixing your ride, Hosford has you covered. Take advantage of the discounts galore at all Hosford stores today. At Hosford's Furniture and Appliances, Ashley's Furniture Home Store, Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, and Hosford's Auto Parts and Accessories. Hurry in! These offers won't last long. Don't miss out on the biggest savings of the year. Visit any Hosford store now and start saving with discounts galore in every store. Big deals, big savings, and more. Terms and conditions apply. Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more,
"Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy."
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. A 43-year-old taxi driver in Dominica has been formally charged with the murder of a fellow taxi driver. Local media reports indicate that the charges stem from an altercation between Kelvin Trevor Albert, 43, and Andrew George Pinard, 69, between March 1st and March 9th. The dispute between the men was reportedly over US $20. It is alleged that Pinard, who had hired Albert for a tour, was short on the agreed amount of money. The disagreement escalated into a physical fight in which Pinard was injured. He was taken to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital for medical care. 8 days later, he succumbed to his injuries. Local reports indicate that outside the courtroom on Thursday, a group of taxi operators gathered in solidarity with Albert, describing him as a very good man. The case has been adjourned to July 4th, 2025, while Albert remains remanded at the Dominica State Prison, pending a preliminary inquiry into the matter. Authorities in Antigua and Barbuda have intensified their investigation into the disappearance of 9-year-old Chantel Crump, focusing on 2 vehicles and questioning several persons of interest. Chantel was last seen Wednesday afternoon entering a silver Honda Fit while wearing her Five Islands Primary School uniform. Acting Commissioner of Police Everton Jeffers confirmed that the investigation is looking into 2 specific vehicles and their owners. Assistant Commissioner of Police Samuel Alexander Joseph explained that Chantel was last seen walking with 2 schoolmates near her home on George Street when a silver vehicle driven by a lone female invited her inside. Chantel entered the car, waved to her friends, and the vehicle drove away. Chantel is not known to typically receive transportation home, raising concerns. She was last seen wearing her school uniform with her hair in a bun and a red bow. Commissioner Jeffers reassured the public, stating that authorities in Antigua and Barbuda are dedicating all resources to finding Chantel and ensuring her safe return. Coming up, G7 diplomats show support for Ukraine amid tensions over Trump's trade policies. The details when we come back.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
I would just like to thank God, my mother, and Flo for allowing me this great opportunity.
I am elated to be 2024 scholarship recipient from Flo. It proves to me that hard work really pays off.
Receiving this scholarship means a lot to me because not only does it help me to pursue my education in becoming a lawyer or an architect, it also helps my mom in any financial burden my studies may arise.
This scholarship will help me greatly in my school supplies and on my way to becoming a lawyer.
My Flow scholarship means freedom. Freedom to go, to grow, to become exactly who I want to be. What this scholarship means to me, it means everything. With this support, I won't have to worry about school clothes and supplies. I would like to thank Flo for believing in me and allowing me the opportunity of this scholarship.
This scholarship will help me immensely as I continue my educational journey throughout my secondary level.
Receiving this scholarship is truly an honor to me. It is a symbol of my dedication and potential.
This scholarship enabled me to reach further in my studies without my parents having all the financial pressure.
I will take this opportunity to get school supplies, get assignments done, projects and schoolwork completed in a timely manner.
Thank you, Flo.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanaipa, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health, featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
And on the international scene, diplomats from the G7 industrialized nations expressed strong support for Ukraine and a U.S. proposed ceasefire in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, despite tensions caused by President Donald Trump's trade policies and remarks about Canada. The final communique, agreed upon after late-night discussions, reaffirmed the G7's backing of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity, while calling on Russia to agree to a ceasefire. The talks, held in Quebec, also addressed concerns over Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminum, which have strained relations with Canada. Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly emphasized that Canada's sovereignty was not up for debate, responding firmly to Trump's comments suggesting Canada might join the U.S. While the G7 reached consensus on several key issues, including sanctions on Russia and support for Ukraine, the U.S. approach to Russia, particularly Trump's desire to reintegrate Russia into the G8, remained a point of tension. The G7 also discussed other global issues, including the Middle East, Africa, and Chinese activities in the South China Sea. Russian President Vladimir Putin expressed support for a U.S. proposal for a 30-day ceasefire in the Ukraine war, but emphasized that terms still need to be worked out. He called for discussions with U.S. officials and suggested the truce should lead to lasting peace. U.S. President Donald Trump remained cautiously optimistic, but Ukrainian President Zelensky accused Putin of stalling and setting preconditions to avoid a ceasefire. Putin also sought guarantees that Ukraine wouldn't use the break to rearm. Russia claimed to have driven Ukrainian forces out of Sudza, a key town in the Kursk region. But this claim has not been independently verified. The ceasefire proposal presents a dilemma for Ukraine, as it must decide whether to accept the truce or risk undermining potential diplomatic progress with the U.S. Up next in sports, St. Paul's looks to get back to winning ways in Escanife Premier League, and Cricket West Indies president praises outgoing Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
First up in sports, defending champions St. Paul's United Football Club will look to get back to winning ways when they take on Bath United from 8 p.m. at Wanna Park this evening. St. Paul's and Bath start the weekend on match day 4 of the league in a match between the teams currently 5th and 6th in the league. On Saturday at Wanna Park from 6 p.m., Keon Rockets, who currently lie second on the table, come up against 8th place Sunny Point at 6 p.m. Capping off the night at 8 p.m. in the second game of a doubleheader, league leaders Connery FC take on 3rd place Oldwood United Jets. On Sunday at 5 p.m., 4th place Village Superstars will lock horns with 9th place Security Forces. And wrapping up the weekend's matches will be 7th place St. Peter's FC and 10th place Mantab. A reminder, all games will take place at Wanna Park. Cricket West Indies President Dr. Kishore Shallow praised outgoing Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley for his exceptional service to the region and commitment to West Indies cricket. As Dr. Rowley steps down as chair of the CARICOM Subcommittee on Cricket on March 16, 2025, Shallow reflected on his leadership and lasting impact. Dr. Rowley, a steadfast advocate for Caribbean unity, has left a legacy of visionary leadership, particularly through the historic CARICOM Cricket Symposium held last year. His contributions extend beyond cricket, earning him respect across the region. Cricket West Indies thanks Dr. Rowley for his immense contributions and wishes him success in his future endeavors. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. Nevis Health Minister marks World Kidney Day with pledge to support kidney health. Kim Collins Stadium renovations near completion. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Carla Barrage.